Can't really see the
Oh
double.
no, that's concerning. Fuck. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Just had to click the button.
Yay, button clicking.
I love when it's just one click away.
One click or one double click?
I don't know. Depends how long I got.
Double click the mouse, bruh.
Yeah, smash the vagina.
Yeah, vagina.
Yay!
And that's the start of the stream, smashing the vagina.
I did like the title of the last episode you put up.
What size are their buttholes? You know I do. Like every time I go and edit an episode, I just skim through it because I just look for like one funny thing someone said to be the title.
I haven't listened to any since the first few. But yeah, I just saw because you shared that one. I was just like, I remember that time.
So where we left off last game, they traveling group of people decided that they were going to go on an adventure with Nathaniel to an abandoned castle in search of something that has been plaguing the town, and that has had taken Nathaniel's sister quite some time ago. There was also one new victim of whatever is plaguing this town, which has taken a young girl. At night, the group also did hear a whole bunch of howling. They're currently just about to leave Nathaniel's house before heading off.
Oh, that's right. We've got Nathaniel in tow. Oh, he's got a token.
Yeah. Little wizard biatch.
Yeah, that's right. I was hell like, give me your spells.
Let me see that book of yours, boy.
And he was like, no, I'm not going to.
That's right. And we were just pretty much heading straight off, weren't we? We're all ready to go.
Yeah. Yeah, because we were about to head off and we said, do we want to wrap it up here because the adventure's about to begin, sort of thing.
Sweet.
No.
Well, I'm all set to adventure then.
Let's adventure-y do.
Cool. Alright, the place where you're going to, it takes about 2 to 3 hours to get there. It's lengthy, it's a nice little distance away from where you guys started. No, socks! Fucking stop it!
The cat.
It's always a cat.
Goddamn cat.
She's been like asleep all day, and then now she wants to freaking just touch everything.
Sometimes I want to touch everything.
I have
Ooh,
chronic touch
where we at?
We got castle.
Well, we got there
Castle
quick.
Lick touch, bro.
Oh. Oh.
Well, is there anything you guys want to talk about on your way to this place?
Oh,
I'd
don't
like
know.
to
Did we have a
ask-
campfire or?
No, it was like a couple of hours walk, so...
Yeah.
I'd
You
like
get here
to ask,
around like midday.
I'd like to ask Nathaniel about his abilities, what he can do.
Yep. So Nathaniel tells you along his way that he was an apprentice to Edric, and Edric taught him a lot of the spells that he knows. He is a wizard. He was pretty much on par with Edric upon the demise of Edric, thanks to you guys.
Oh shit, he's pretty powerful then.
You're badass.
Is he ripped? Like.
Is he ripped?
Because wizards are usually ripped.
You never know.
He's all baby
Are
oiled
you-
up.
Are you looking at him, or are you asking him this?
As an observation
Yep.
and as an actual question.
Okay. He blushes and says, I don't really do that much physical labor. I don't... I am quite dexterous. I'm quite nimble. But I wouldn't say ripped.
Okay.
Kind of like.
Move along then.
You have no interest to me.
Do you want to
have no six pack.
Do you want to
Get
cancer
out.
his butt?
Pancho? What is Pancho?
Cat.
I think she's been
You
doing.
know,
Oh yeah,
it's
you
like
mean
my
actually
little
asking.
He may find out shortly if we have to fight something.
I can Oh look, I'll link an image of what Cancho is for you.
Here you go, Nathaniel. I'll just link this image.
Here we
Link?
go.
Question mark?
Yeah, link image is a magic spell.
It's just my special attack. It's alright.
Now, Nathaniel, what do you know about this castle?
He says that he knows that it's been abandoned for as long as he can remember, and even probably longer than probably 50 years.
Okay.
He knows that the
But he's not
scouts
50.
find here, and they couldn't find anything, but he wants to take a look himself. He
Oh,
believes
so
that
he hasn't
there's-
actually been to the castle yet.
No, he has not been to the
Okay.
castle yet. He says that he's never gone inside the castle. He's always been on the outside of the castle.
Mhm.
So he doesn't know if there's multiple floors or how big it is. But he goes, it's a fairly decent castle. There used
Is
to be.
it told to assume that there are multiple floors?
Upon arriving towards looking at the castle,
Ah,
you can
okay.
definitely
We're
see
not
that-
here quite yet.
You could probably see that it's single floor to the level that you're on. It could have 2 stories, depending on the side, like how high the roof is for each of the floors. But you don't know if it goes below ground.
Yeah.
Well, guys, considering we don't really know what's in here, I think it's best we be prepared, and I pull out a healing potion and give it to each member, including Nathaniel.
Yay!
Takes the healing potion and puts it in a satchel. That
Um,
is not-
cool. Well, I won't bother casting anything yet. Otherwise, it'll probably expire before we even run into anything.
Well, do you have any detect spells? Like,
Detect magic.
what have I got? Yeah, I don't really have.
Is there anything on the outside of this castle, like any sigils or symbols or anything like that?
Roll of perception. Check.
Oh.
Is the music playing for you guys?
No. I'm also going to do a perception, by
Oh.
the way.
Yeah, I can hear something. It's quite quiet though.
I don't think you're going to be able to see any of my dice.
You're
That
just
may
gonna
be
have
a
to tell me
problem.
what you roll.
Sorry?
You're just gonna have to tell me what you roll.
Okay.
Oh, I got a
Right.
critical fail.
So
I-
while trying to look at the Castle Cassian, you kind of get distracted by a bird flying around and lose your train of thought.
It's also my perception.
What was-
Okay.
From looking at where you guys are, Malark, you can see that it looks like a very old castle. Whatever signs or carvings that were on the outside probably has gone. You can see some rubble along a little bit around here. But without venturing around, you don't really know too much.
11.
But yeah, you can't see anything besides that it's a castle.
Yeah,
And
okay.
it's old. Same with you, Keegan. You can't see any sigils or markings on the outside.
So it's a plain looking thing.
It's a
I'm
plain
gonna
looking
roll
castle.
survival. Just see if I can see any tracks that go like in and out of the entrance here, whether they be human or animal or anything like that?
Go for it. Sure.
Can you detect traps too?
Nah.
So you do notice that there is 2 sets of footsteps. One seems quite heavy, and you can see. Well, sorry, you only see 1 set of footsteps. One is quite heavy set. You can see that whatever it's come through, it come through probably about a week or 2 ago. There's some more dust coming over the footsteps, but it's been quite some time since whatever's tracked through has come.
And are they like boot prints or are they like footprints or?
It's the size of a boot print, but you can tell that it seems very flat, so it has no tread, whatever it is.
Okay. Alright.
But it looks like a foot.
Okay.
By the way, Adam, you can actually, like, anyone can perceive for traps. It's only disarming magical traps that certain people can do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's just a standard perceived, but it's based on the DC of the trap.
Right. Because I thought barbarians had like trap sense or something.
They do. So if you look at perception though, in the D20, one of its things is find a hidden trap. The only thing I'm aware of is that that I can use disable device on normal traps, but not magical ones, and I'm pretty sure that's what certain classes do. But I don't really know what trap sense is. That might be something else.
I just looked it up. Trap sense, he gets an actual bonus to his reflex save against traps.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So
What?
all good.
What? I've actually got some points in knowledge dungeoneering. What kind of things does that generally assist with? Like, I'm kind of reading up on some of it, and they're like,
so three
whenever
different
someone
things.
says which way should we go, that's when you use it.
Apparently you can use it for identifying dangerous constructions, determining a structure's style or age, and determining structure's weakness. Oh, no, sorry. That's engineering. Whoops. Identify underground hazards, identify minerals, stones, determine slope, and determine depth of underground. Is apparently what dungeoneering is for.
Okay.
I guess you could consider underground hazard as a monster, but I'm not really sure.
Yeah, there's a few suggestions.
Oh, it would be like if the stalactites are going to fall off.
Yeah, that sounds more like.
Well,
dungeoneering would be.
yeah, there's want to know whether the ledge is safe to walk on. Is the air likely to be still fresh this deep?
Yeah.
Is that water safe to drink?
Yep.
That's piss.
That ain't no water, son.
But you can drink it.
Alright, cool. Well, I guess let's, do we want to go check out this rubble, or do we want to just head on in?
Oh, what rubble? Oh, above.
This rubble? Yeah. So I saw that around the edge as we were approaching. I noticed some of that, but whether it, I don't know. It could be anything. We haven't.
So
done
you
close
want to
look,
look for like an alternate entrance? Is that what you mean?
Well, yeah, it might be another way in, or it might. I mean, it might just be nothing. It might just be a crumbled little bit of the wall, and it means nothing to anybody.
I mean, I'm happy. We can do like a lap around and see what we can find before we go in. Probably smart to do that.
Yeah, that's good. Like survey the area a bit.
Yeah, and just like
Try and
maybe
see if there are
if
any
we get
openings
um.
to peek in.
Well, I suppose that's what we can have a look for. Roll perception while we go around, or
Yep.
25. So I guess I would just say that I walk around until you tell me otherwise.
Yep.
Oh shit! Roll that time.
Alright, stop. So, when you get to around this corner, let's figure out how to do this.
That
I want to zoom in. I want to see Nathaniel's counter.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh
oh,
yeah.
oops.
As you come around this side of the castle,
Oh,
you notice
wow.
that
Lots of
some of the walls some of the walls have actually come down. And you can see into the castle. It's quite rough terrain, but it's easy enough to actually walk over if you guys wanted to.
So standing here, I can see straight in, like I could see into a room.
Yep.
What does it look like? Like, what kind of room is it? Is it just a big open sort of hall, or?
The room that you can see is very small.
Okay, right.
You can see it's met by another wall. Upon coming up closer, you can see that there is a small bathtub attached to it.
Django needs a bath.
The bathtub is filled with very vile green-looking water.
Oh, Django, stay away from that.
Like
and
slimes coming off the sides of the bar.
is this like a door or an entryway?
It's a door.
I
It
say we
looks
just
like a
continue looking
stone-
around the perimeter.
It's a stone door.
Okay. Yeah, maybe, like, because, I mean, if there's something in here, they might have been expecting us out the front, so maybe we go through the back.
We should not just jump in, though. We continue on. This is one entry point.
Oh, that's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Because we also don't know what's on the other side of this door.
You also
Yeah.
can see that there is another room that it's also exposed, that this wall has crumbled
Can
into another room.
Can I do, like, a stealth check and just peek in?
Yeah.
Alright, so, what is my stealth? Okay, cool. 13.
Alright, well, I'm gonna say you're gonna have to get to about there for it to be, for you to look in.
Yep.
As you start climbing up the rocks, as stealthy as you try to be, you still make a fair amount of noise.
Shit.
But you look in and you don't really hear anything disturbing or that makes noise. You do, however, see that there is a statue standing in the middle of
Oh, shit.
this room. You can see that there's more walls that have crumbled, leading into what is another room. It's quite dark in here. You can see that there's no real windows. The only light that is coming from behind you. And
Okay.
you can see that the room continues down.
I guess I'll just pop back down and tell them what I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, there's just another circular room in there. Has a statue and some boxes and barrels. Nothing special.
What's the statue of? Is it like a human or a monster or?
Good question. do I know, or did I not get a good look?
As you did your quick peek, you know it looks like it's human shape.
It's human shape.
Humanoid-y looking.
Alright. That's cool. Let's
Does
just
it look-
keep looking around and then we might come back and enter via here.
Does it look darkish in this room?
Because the wall's been crumbled all the way down, it's very light in that particular room.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, tally ho.
Did you want us to roll perception again to be perceiving good? Especially since we're going around a corner?
Go for it.
There's monsters everywhere!
As you guys keep going around the corner, you start seeing more and more of the castle. You see some more rubble.
It's just like playing like Neverwinter Nights.
Except 2D.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Okay. Guess we'll go around.
And that's not actually like a breach in the wall, it's just sort of...
No, it looks like it's just fallen off the roof, crumbling
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, cool. Ah, I left Django behind.
And there's no, no like
Nathaniel's following,
other
but it's
windows.
just to revealing areas. So Nathaniel is following. I'll move him slowly. Alright, so as you guys get to where you are, get back alive.
Whoa, little donkey.
Calm down. You see another. Wall has fallen down. You also can see some stairs going also up.
Maybe that goes to the top of the roof.
It does. It's not a massive amount of stairs. They're like small steps. If somebody wanted to roll a dungeoneering check,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess like a dungeoneering check, or to be more engineering, to know sort of like sort of an architectural idea of sort of how castles might be structured and stuff.
yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
I
you're
have
okay.
neither of those things.
No, neither do
Where
I.
did
But
they go?
I don't think that was what you were rolling for.
Okay.
They go up.
Your knowledge of the castle saying this might have been like a servant's entrance in and out of the castle, so they didn't have to use the main entrance. So it would just go to the main floors, but it's mainly for the servants to come in and out, or a side entrance.
Okay. So now
peasant
this
hole.
wall has. This wall's done a thing. Can we see in here? Or it's
Oh, no.
dark.
I did a fall
There's
down.
a little bit of light, but not too many details from the distance that you are at. Vegan, who's like tiny.
Okay.
I
I
booped
am
in.
very tiny.
Cassian, who booked in.
Yeah.
This room, much like the bathroom, is obviously getting some light.
Oh yeah.
What does that room look like? Okay.
It looks like that.
Like that. It looks. When you look into it, you can see very destroyed beds. 3 of them, one smaller, 2 normal size. If you were, they look very dusty, very crap and rotting. You see another door. You can also see that it does go more up into the room, so more north ways. You can also see that there is another wall that's crumbled as well.
So would it be like safe to assume that this would be like servants' quarters? That's a kitchen and that's a bathroom.
We probably wouldn't know that until we actually go in.
We saw that room.
But I guess it's up to
You
us
would-
to assume.
Yeah.
Like, maybe that is what you assume, but it doesn't mean that's what it is.
No,
They
but
also
I'm
have a-
asking, would it be safe to assume that?
Yes, it would be safe to assume.
it'd be severely unsafe to assume that.
Then I'll
don't
stop
trust the DM.
assuming it if you feel
Yeah.
that it would be unsafe to do so.
It's a trap.
No, it's the slaughterhouse.
What do you think, guys?
Well,
Yeah, okay, so we've got a few possible points of entry here.
huh,
I might... I'll do a survival check and see if there's if I can see any traffic going into this service entrance.
I'm-
Entrance.
I'm also just wondering, like, do you think it's going to be dark in there?
Ugh. Once we
And-
get away from the breached walls, then yeah, it probably will be. We haven't seen them.
Okay. So
Nathaniel
then,
pipes up
my
and goes,
second-
I can create light.
well,
I do have that spell in my repertoire.
I was going to
What other
ask if
spells
we
do you
could,
have?
like, put light on Django's horns.
Oh, that's an awesome idea.
I don't think... Because they're like...
I've never done it on a natural object before, but I'm...
You just have to do an object.
Yeah, but it's
I
not really
can
an
make an
object, like,
object.
it's part of the rest of him.
Just put a ring on his
Yeah.
horn.
So I don't know if I could do that. I normally just light the tip of my staff.
Just
The rest of the party cracks up laughing at Nathaniel.
Yeah, Cassian actually laughs.
Did I say something funny?
Just the tip.
No.
Oh.
That's the tip.
Sorry.
It's never just a tip.
At least 3 inches.
Are you going to roll your survival check?
I did. I got a shit 16.
Ah.
Plus 13. Fuck.
Yeah.
You notice no traffic coming up and down this. You would say that nothing's been up these stairs in a very long time.
Okay.
It doesn't mean that they're not floating, though. Just remember that.
Hey,
True.
just a suggestion. I mean, we can just sort of barge in, but I've got invisibility. I can maybe have a bit of a walk around in there and scope it out, or one of us can.
Well, you're going to be our best bet for stealth as well, because I mean we still have to worry about noise and whatever, even if you're invisible.
I can
So,
see that.
yes.
And I'm
if you're
not
happy
good
to
at
do
that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I just
No,
think
neither
if you
am I.
guys thought that was a good idea.
Yeah, definitely. I'm wearing heavy armor, so I'm out.
Okay.
At this point, Nathaniel asks Tegan, "How much do you weigh?"
Shit all.
That's forward.
That's not a question you
Yeah, ask
ask
a
a lady of my caliber.
I'm sorry if I meant any ill disregard. It's just I can make objects kind of float a little bit, so we could have 2 stealthy members stuck in for a short period of time.
Floating Tegan, that's amazing.
I don't know.
Actually, I could probably do all of this because I'm pretty sure none of us are over 100 imps.
100 what?
How do I?
Imps by pounds.
Oh, yep.
But how do I know how heavy I am?
I probably would be. I'd definitely be over 100 pounds, actually.
Actually, no, it's 500 pounds, so I'm pretty sure the entire group would be 500 pounds.
No, you'd hope not.
The only problem is I can create a floating disc and kind of make us all levitate, but it's only 3 foot wide. So I could probably take 2 people standing toe to toe.
Well, I can only invisibility one person. So...
I'd say, I don't know.
You just go in.
Yeah, Cassian, you just go invisible and go.
Well, can
see
he
what
still
you can
do the
see.
floaty thing on me?
Oh yeah, I guess.
Because, I mean,
You
that'll
can go
work.
Yeah, but once you get out of line of sight, I wouldn't be able to keep it
Oh,
cast.
okay. Well, look, what I'll do instead then is I will activate my mutagen, which will give me more dexterity. So I just pull out a little vial and crack it against my skin. So that should help me out a little bit. How much is a question? Okay. So that... Okay, that bumps myself up to 8, so that should help out a little bit. And I will drink my invisibility potion.
Okay.
Do it.
Cool. Now, question is, where should I go in? Fuck.
Well, the servants' entrance doesn't seem to have had any traffic recently, so maybe that'd be a good way to go in. You're not going to walk into an ambush. Oh, we don't think.
Well, the only thing is, I'm thinking if I'm invisible when I open a door, it's quite obvious that someone's coming in. So
True.
I might.
But I think once you get in there, even if you climb over the wall, I think you're going to have to open a door at some point.
All right, well, I'll do that then. So I guess I'll make a stealth roll. D20 plus 8. Fingers crossed. Why?
No.
You walk up the stairs. You're quite precarious with walking up the stairs. You make next to no noise.
Does that count as, do I need to roll again, or am I just going straight in? How do you want me to do that?
Upon looking at the door, you notice there's no actual doorknob.
Oh, it's just like a wall.
It's not quite a wall. You can definitely tell that it would be a door, but it's kind of made out of stone.
Oh, it doesn't have like a typical like lock or handle.
No, you can also, if you want, you can roll a perception check.
Oh, what? Sorry.
A perception check.
Oh, okay, yep. Fuck, am I getting under 10s?
You can definitely tell that this is definitely an archway. It is definitely what's meant to be a walkway. You can also tell that the stone that is now acting as the door is not the same stone as what the rest of the castle is made out of. It looks
okay.
newer.
Well, I'm not going to waste my time on that. I'm just going to go this
old,
way.
but newer.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Go jump the wall.
Because I've only got I've got 4 minutes, so I need to be quick.
Okay.
I'll get you to make another stealth roll as you go up the rubble.
Cool. Hopefully this time's better. Oh, I hate
Hey.
Cool.
Cool.
Boot up.
This time you creepily get up onto the stones. You don't make any. You see another statue. You see two.
Whoa, who's
tables.
eating their microphone?
Sorry.
You see two tables. There is rotting food on them. The tables themselves are pretty much rotted as well. And yeah, you see another statue standing there.
Okay, so do I just see like door and then door? Or do they look like slabs?
They look like the same material as the other door.
Oh, fuck. So there's no handles on them?
No. Well, from the distance, then from where you're looking, you don't see any handles.
Shit. What
Did
about...
you try pushing it?
Well, yeah, I guess I'll do that. I'll just push on that one.
Alright. You walk over there, you try pushing it doesn't budge.
Shit. Alright, I'm just gonna check this one then.
Same thing.
Can, I suppose you wouldn't really be able to answer that, but like, can I try and just put some weight into it, or is it not worth it? Like should I make a strength check?
You can make a strength check.
I just feel like it's... Yeah, sure.
Use the nerve point.
What's my strength at the moment? Oh, +1.
That's pretty much what you make as you try your hardest to push a stone door.
Okay, what I'd like to do then is walk up to this thing and have a bit of a closer inspection of like
The
what it
second
might
check,
be.
my friend. Cool. Upon walking closer to it and looking at it more, you can see that it is definitely a statue of a man, of a humanoid. He has his arms side by side to the side of him. You can see there is a rune on his chest, an arcane rune. Don't know what arcane rune it is, but there is definitely something inscribed onto him. You can also see on either side of his statue platform, there is two skulls.
Okay. And you
Bone
said that
skulls.
the tables just have rotting food?
Yep.
Okay, well... Yeah, I'm gonna come back out.
Yep.
And like poke Nathaniel because he probably can't see me. Be like, oi, guys, come back here. I got news.
What the hell is that? Oh,
Yeah, it's me.
is that you, Cassian?
Yeah, I'm invisible. So yeah, there's a hole in there. There's another one of those statues. Looks the same. Has an arcane rune on it, and I don't know. I think it looks like it might be activated, but I don't really know much about Arcana. Maybe Nathaniel can help with that. But the doors are like this one. I can't open them. There's no handles.
Can I do a dungeoneering check on the door? How does it open?
You can definitely do that.
And what was my thing again? 4. Ooh.
So you know that for something like this to open, there would be have to some sort of trigger or an event that would have to occur for it to open. You do know they can be opened. So that's really what you know about them.
Okay, so does it look like there is any levers or stepping stones or pushing stones or anything like that around this door?
Your knowledge of it, it's a little bit magical. So there's no actual trigger on the door for it to open. You know that it will be magically opened once either the trigger is found or an event occurs.
Tegan, maybe these statues are what activates the door, because I don't see anything else. Well, I've not come across anything else that looks like it might be activated, and perhaps that's what we need to have a look at. Hey, Nathaniel, do you want to have a look at this statue, see if you can suss something out?
Certainly. I can have a look at it. He just starts walking straight in by himself.
I'll follow him.
I imagine your invisibility drops.
Well, I mean, 4 minutes, so it's up to you. I don't know how long it's been.
Eh,
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I'll probably just take it off.
Nathaniel looks at the statue. He looks at the room. He goes, "I know this. I know this quite well. It's one of the things that Edric taught me. Although there is your normal arcane schools, there's some that follow different signs. That looks like the sign of gluttony, one of the sin magics."
Ooh. Never heard of sin magic.
Ooh.
Interesting.
So,
Instead of following a normal school, sin magic, they're just a different label for fancy opposing schools. It's pretty cool.
so does it look like this thing activates? Is what I'm asking, Nathaniel.
I can't see any activation button on it, or I don't know of any spells to activate a statue.
Do you think this is a golem?
Golem?
Or a gargoyle? Or something?
I don't have,
Will it come alive, I think, is really...
Is it going to attack us?
Should we worry about it?
Actually, is that a question that I could ask with Dungeoneering?
You could probably try plane. If anyone has planes, I think that would recognise other planar creatures. I don't know, just a stab in the dark.
Don't have planes.
Nope, not me. What have I got? I've got nature, religion, and... Oh, I do have planes. It's just at a -2. So, hey, I'll have a look.
Plain, religion, or history, I'll accept.
I've got a +6 on history. Ooh.
I only have local.
Here's my roll for religion or planes. It's crap either way.
Well,
You look at it, Malarkin, you think it's just an awesome statue with an engraving in it. You don't know if it could be alive or not. Tegan, on the other hand,
This is history, no.
you know that some castles had what would be called a rune guardian in place. They normally activated by somebody or by something. But yes, no, they're definitely there. And they definitely will come alive.
Okay, so these things look like they'll come alive and attack us. By the way, just to let you know. So,
Well, I'm just thinking, like, if it's a gluttony rune, then maybe it's something to do with the food on the tables, like eating.
Daniel pops up and goes, the food looks quite dead and rotten and moldy.
Oh yeah, I have no intention in eating it, but I'm just saying if it's to do with glutton, I don't know, it sort of makes sense perhaps that it's in the middle of a food setting.
What's that thing in the corner?
That thing in the corner is what would have been used to warm this little area. So it's like an old great brazier that's died out completely.
You can't hide anything in there, can you? Apart from the obvious.
It has coal, very old coal, and it's covered in dust. You could, if you wanted to, it would get very black, but hiding the things in there isn't very good.
I wonder if maybe I don't know, maybe just like getting rid of the food. We don't have to eat it.
Well,
Maybe
there was
that's
another
it.
side that we could try and go through. Like, if these doors can't open from this side with what we've got, the other side that we could maybe go through might be open all the way. So let's not eat the food, is also what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't want to eat the food. I'll die. I mean, Django might be okay, but
I've got a spell that would make that food okay, but no, not a spell, a potion. But I think I will not use that.
yeah, don't waste it. Or we could just go through the front door and just see where that leads us.
Do you know what? At the end, I guess the thing is, do we actually need to really go in with caution? Because guards came through here and they didn't find anything.
That's true.
Nathaniel goes, instead of going through the front door, why wouldn't we just go through the broken down hallway?
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh, I
that
didn't realise
broken?
that was. Oh, okay.
I thought you checked the room.
Well, I didn't realise that was a. I thought that was just sort of caved in. I didn't realise it was like all the way knocked.
Ah.
But yeah, let's do that.
Looking down that way,
Physical?
Oh shit.
Another one.
you see another statue.
Is it the same?
Yeah, check the rune on it.
Be careful.
Hey,
Don't
Nathaniel, we
just
found
rush at
another
it.
one.
Okay. Starts following. Did you guys want to roll a perception check on him?
I'll let him do that.
Yarp.
Hang on.
What's
Is this
your roll?
another?
Fantastic.
Is this another table over here, or
That?
is this barricading the door?
No. It was just another table that... Oh, it's more like it was a wardrobe that was hanging there that was just destroyed next to it. So it's taking up part of the walkway in.
Oh, what about this door?
Same as all the other doors. Stone.
I think we're gonna have to work out how to activate these things, and I think that will
No, we
activate
don't.
doors.
No, the doors would open before golems. Like, the golems are here to protect things, but the activation doesn't need the golems.
Well, I mean, it's all speculation at this point.
Well, you
Nathaniel
don't...
pipes up as he's looking at the golem in the room, and he goes, this one has a different symbol than the other one. This one has the symbol
Okay.
of envy. There's also a skull. Only one by this one, where there was two by the other one.
Does it look like there should
Is
be
it
two, or
envious of the one with two?
actually... Yeah.
Oh wow.
You
Two
can leave
people
the
spoke
party
then.
now.
Like it's
What?
not that a skull fell off or something. It's actually it was made like that with one skull.
No, it's just a skull that's standing by next to the statue. So it's like a proper bone skull,
Oh.
What kind of skull? Like a human skull?
like a human skull.
Should we just disturb the skull and see if that does something?
These runes that they've got, are they removable?
They're like etched into it.
Etched in. Okay.
So, Nathaniel, the runes, you said they look like a spell you've seen. They're not like a written language.
It's not really a spell. It's more like the overarching symbol of the school.
Oh, okay. So it just indicates the school.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pick up the skull.
As you start walking by, Nathaniel kind of gets out of your way and kind of walks a little back, kind of a little bit abrasive. As you pick up the skull, you pick it up, you hold it in your hands, you're looking at it, you start seeing its eyes start to glow red.
Oh.
Shit's about to go down.
Nathaniel, you see this shit? Let's give it to Mad Dog and me. Oh no! Yeah, I fucking throw that shit.
No! Oh!
As you're holding onto this skull, its eyes start to glow,
Oh fuck.
and you've thrown it? Is that what
Well,
you're
I
doing?
mean, that was a pretty imposing token, to be fair.
If he threw it,
hold on,
I
before-
just screamed no.
What has it lit up like that token? Like, is it on fire?
You can start seeing flames building inside of its skull.
Is it hurting me?
So it's not quite there yet. It is getting warm in your hand.
Yeah, no, I just put it back down.
Throw that shit, man. Just throw it.
You're throwing it?
Yeah, I'm throwing it.
I'm
Alright,
screaming
you
no.
throw it. It doesn't get very far out of your hands. Probably only goes about 15 centimeters before it starts levitating itself. And the flames
Oh.
burst around it, and there is a flame skull. You also hear crackling of stone.
Oh.
Shit's
As-
about to go down.
The statue starts to open. Can I get everyone to roll initiative?
Chakalaka.
Yeah, I'm gonna have extra because I have my concoction.
Concoction.
I didn't
Fuck.
bring any pencils with me. 2 seconds, I need to get pencils.
Now, I just hope that activating this one doesn't, like, activate the rest or something.
Well, the rune golems, so they're usually activated by another party anyway. So it could activate all of them. So that's 3 that we know of. But I would suggest that maybe there are 7 of them.
Why specifically?
Because
Your character may not know this,
Sins,
Tegan,
right, okay, yeah.
but
7 deadly sins, yep, okay. Anybody that has a basic knowledge of religion would know them, wouldn't they?
no.
No?
what?
Well,
I guess we're not
a little
living
bit.
in a... We're not living
Oh.
in a Christian society, so...
You know of the 7 deadly sins. You don't know about their arcane side of it, whether or not there's still
Yeah.
7 or
No,
not.
yeah. Well, I'm just going on the fact that one is gluttony, one is envy. I'm going to assume 7 because that's at least right now not the worst. I'm prepared for 7.
Did you roll
You
a
see where I'm
17 for
coming
your
from with my
initiative?
logic? Sorry?
Did you roll a 17 for your initiative, Malot?
Yes.
Ooh, you rolled really bad. Alright, so top of the round, we have Malak.
Wait, Cassian got higher than me.
22.
Oh, sorry, Cassian. Cassian. So Cassian, you're up.
Oh, sorry, I was just reading my character sheet. Fuck. So... Okay, this thing's in front of me, but the other thing is not in combat. So I'm going to... move back. And drink a potion of false life. Which gives me 1d10 plus caster level of health. Permanently, sorry, not permanently, but like it overbuffs me. D10. Yeah, so like it gives me extra temporary hit points, but they last until the spell is all done. So it just increases my maximum.
Yep.
Sorry, I described it very poorly. So it's 4. So increase my overall to 32, and end of my round.
Cool. Alright. Then this will bring us to Malak.
Okay, hang on, I gotta look up this spell. Don't have the details in front of me. Loading. Alright, so I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Mm-hmm.
I will link you the info on it. So yeah, that basically summons like a floating weapon.
Yep.
That will immediately attack. Do I attack the golem or the skull? Probably the skull. Looks a bit more frail, I guess.
Go for it. Roll attack.
I'm not sure if you're able to set up a token for it.
I don't have a random sword at hand, but give me...
I just need it.
use... I'll use Desmond. Desmond is your sword.
Okay.
What'd you do? What'd you summon?
Just give me a sword.
Oh.
Well, yeah, a long sword. A spiritual long sword. I'm just reading like whether it uses my base attack or how it works. Just give me a sec.
Oh, nice. +1 per 3 cast levels. Takes the shape of your favoured deity or weapon.
No, it uses your wisdom modifier as attack bonus.
Okay, cool. Okay. Cool, so he gets +5.
+5.
That's my wisdom modifier.
You're not lawful It says longsword is for a lawful
No,
character.
but I'm not chaotic, evil, or good either.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm true neutral, so I just sort of fall in the middle. Because
Yeah.
it's actually, I don't know, it is a charm spell. Because I actually thought that was one I picked up through my ability to take cleric spells, but yeah, I don't know. I've just said a sword because that was just the first weapon that came into my head.
Yeah, right.
What's your wisdom at?
20.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was 18 base, and then I +2 to it at character creation.
Yeah. I'm like, that's ridiculously high for a level 4 character. Easy,
Small.
nice. Well, you hit.
Cool.
Damage is 1d8 plus 3?
Plus. Now it's +1 per 3 cast level, so I'm level 4, so it'd only be +1.
Alright, there you go. Six damage. Your
Sorry, yeah, go.
divine sword slices the skull in half as the flames die out of it as it falls to the ground. You're dead.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. And Django will sort of shuffle behind me, and then turn into battle form.
Alright.
That's my turn.